We head up to Brisbane, 4 hours north, to pick up an old greenhouse from our friends Kristy and Scott and their son Lincoln. This greenhouse is old and massive, and it's been weathered by decades of sun and rain. A gift, really. Lincoln's place is green, lush in a way that almost hurts your eyes. Ferns crowd the paths, leaves heavy with dew, and vines spilling over everything like hair let loose after a long day. It's like a rainforest in here, and you can feel how long it's taken to grow into itself. The old couple who owned this land before, well, you can see their life in it. Every little forest pathway, every tree planted. I reckon they worked on this place for 40 years, maybe more, shaping this place into a little ecosystem that breathes and feeds and holds itself steady.
Need a star picket or something.
What about that post just there with the big cement thing in it?
One of the ones that we're going to take.
Oh, we're taking that?
Yeah, we're taking that.
Oh. What about that post on the ground over there?
Or maybe just leave it like that.
Oh no, that looks dangerous. Well, the stuff might fall on top of it anyway. Oh God.
Wanting to come this way.
Yeah, it's already half leaning that way. It's going to go over there.
It's going to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the problem because that's going to get hit. And I don't want them to have to go and get an electrician.
That's why I said lay it on the ground.
Lay it down.
That's what I said. Mums are always right.
Maybe.
I feel almost guilty that we've come here to tear something down.
What are you talking about?
The plant. The plant, the creeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yeah. We've already spent a couple of days here previously, pulling down the walls and taking all the tables out from the inside of the greenhouse. Uh-oh. Wobble, wobble. Oh, gosh. Turn back on in case something comes flying this way.
It's not going to fall that far.
That's where it is going to hit the ladders.
The ladders. Stronger than I thought. Okay, that's half there. Halfway there. Oh,
It's getting close.
No, it's not so bad.
Paul makes the final push. oh, get out of the way, Paul. Oh. Oh.
Give it some time. I don't know.
It's going.
Yeah, look at the ones at the end.
Well, you're like, can you just grab that bit of... No.
I was going to ask if you wanted that wire, but no,
No.
it's not worth it.
Watch out.
Yeah, I was going to say, give it some time.
It's the trees that are holding it back there.
Is it?
Just drag that ladder back. No, further.
Get behind the ladder, darling.
Slowly. Just each bit of wire is just...
Down.
Damn.
Greenhouse is down. Eli's been here to help us again, thank goodness. His hands are strong and sure, and he doesn't complain even when the sun burns high and we've got sweat pouring out of us. We work each day until the light goes soft and gold through the trees. My back aches. My arms are throbbing, but there's a strange comfort in it. Hard work has a way of pulling you into the moment, leaving no space for worry or wandering thoughts. Although I do have time to dream about the future, with these materials, I see arches made from cattle pennels and beans curling up them in the summer, trellises heavy with tomatoes, maybe a shaded tunnel for sitting in the heat out of the day, all the things. Before we leave, I take some cuttings from the garden as well. I'm not sure if they'll survive down at our place, not with our winters, but I'll take them and try anyway. Sometimes you carry hope, even when it's fragile. Everywhere I look, there's life layered upon life. Vines climbing into the canopy, ferns pushed up through the deep leaf litter. You can feel the age of it, the patience. This didn't happen in a season or even 10. The man who owned this place before must have spent half his life here, coaxing the soil back to health, planting and mulching and feeding the worms, shaping the flow of the water so every drop stayed where it was needed. Probably the only place around for miles that's giving back to the land instead of just taking. Eli helps Paul load up the trailer while I take a rest. By the time we reach Chimney Creek Farm, the sun is slipping away. When we start unloading all the materials, at one point my grip slipped and the metal just cut into my hand. But we keep moving, there's no other choice, not when the work's sitting there needing to be done. And by the time the last panel is stacked by the shed, night has settled thick over the farm. The stars are out, sharp and bright, and the air carries that first bite of winter. We eat in silence, too tired to talk, and fall into bed. Sleep takes us fast. Not long after that, Kristy and Scott arrive to stay with us for a couple of nights. It's a bit of a mess inside our shed right now, but I've had a couple of viewers that have asked us to have a look at how it's set up inside, so I might just give you a quick look. Paul's working on sifting our peppercorns. Still a little bit like camping in here. We've got a tent set up there with a spare bedroom that where people come and stay. And then we've got our area or our 4-poster bed where Paul and I sleep. Then we have our lounge area where we have the fire and the wood and all of that. And then we have the kitchen area over there. It's a bit of a mess at the moment because I've been cooking recently, so I've got stuff everywhere, but we've got our sink there and our gas cooker and our herbs and spices, our fridge, and where we store all our plates and things like that. And then we have the boys' room as well, which is just over the other side, and we've just got heaps of wood we just cut up for the fire since it's going to be really cold for winter soon. Yeah, and the boys' bedroom in here. It's got, so we sleep about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in the shed, depending on if anyone wants to sleep on the couch. So we've got plenty of room. It's not much, it's very rustic, and it's a patchwork of things salvaged, built and given and found, but it's ours. Kristy and Scott arrive to Chimney Creek Farm. There's something about being with friends that you've known most of your life. It quiets a part of you that's always busy out here. Kristy and I have been friends for nearly 40 years. nearly a lifetime. Truffles loses her mind as she sees a car coming, as she usually does, barking and circling the car like she's guarding a kingdom.
Come here! Hey! Come here!
But when she catches their scent, she settles, her tail wagging low and happy. Dogs know good people. Kristy and I have seen each other in every shape we've been. Young and wild, lost and hopeful, strong and tired all at once. Time moves differently when you're with good friends. The world shrinks down to the circle of firelight, to the warmth of friends who know you so well you don't have to explain yourself. There's comfort in that, deep comfort in having people who remember who you were and still love you for who you are now. I just sit there a moment, looking at my friend across the field, feeling that rare, steady happiness that comes from knowing that some friendships don't wear out. That night we had some lovely snacks and we sat around by the fire. The cold creeps around us, but the flames hold it back. We talked long into the night and stories were spilling out as the stars turned overhead. The second night we didn't have the outdoor fire going, but we had the gas heater going instead. The second night feels softer somehow. Maybe it's the way the cold settles heavier in the air, or maybe it's just the rhythm of old friends slipping into the comfort of being together. It's good having a couple of days together because you can catch up about all things, about life, the children and sickness and the way life bends you when you least expect it. Kristy and Scott leave and winter is close now. You can feel it in the bite of the air. I am still able to pick chilies from the garden though. Mother's Day comes and my birthday too, and Paul surprises me with some beautiful flowers. And then Eli falls sick again, another hospital visit, vomiting and blood in his eyes. I'm starting to learn how to hold joy and worry together like two stones in the same pocket.